Hi, my name is Marian Jantia, and welcome to my vlog. She doesn't know it yet, but my wife is probably the first, my partner and co-founder in this company. She's had so many great inputs and advice, and she's gonna help me with figuring out some criteria for the app, like questionnaire and survey and things like that I need to be able to gather data long term so that we could improve, the whole experience over time and better understand this group, long term. And so yeah, this is exciting. There I go again with my cliche, cheesy excitement. Anyway, I hope I'm loud enough. I don't know if I was. So I started breaking down the whole process into different elements and groups. There's, the app, the sound, the actual product. Everything is being separated into things. Well, the product and the sound are one and the same, I guess. So I guess that doesn't matter. I just wrote it as a subcategory, which doesn't make sense now that I think about it. I will change that tomorrow. Anyway, let's see. So there's that. I separated and created subcategories of things I need to work on. I have the general concept of the first iteration, of the initial iteration concept of the first product. Because again, what I was proposing and telling my wife was basically iteration and product number 10, over a couple, like over a decade or more type of thing. It wouldn't be the initial first one because it just doesn't, some of the technology based on my research doesn't seem to work as smoothly at this time. And so we will just have to postpone that for a future date. Okay, so the app. Obviously there's a login, there's security features, things like that, but I think I could incorporate that with Google Play and also with Apple, a thumbprint and or facial recognition and things like that. But then it has to sync with the projector smoothly, so I need to break that down and also figure out what parts go into a projector, but also work with what is it, the projector, the app, phone, even like Siri and Google, Alexa, all those things. Lots of things to do, lots of small things and lots of big things to accomplish, and gonna get that done. Wow, it's crazy. It's feeling a lot more real than past projects I've done, especially because the fact that I've been at it every single day. Even if it's just in the past, just 1 or 2 sentences of work, I'm gonna count that, just because I gotta get in a good habit, good rhythm. And so that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I don't know, I'm just really happy that it's moving along. And I wonder and I worry, well, not worry, but I'm just wondering right now, like, I'm being very excited because it's in the early stages of it all. But what happens on those terrible days? Well, we'll just see and find out. But all I know is I have to keep doing my Dear Diary, my journal, my vlog, so that I can better, I guess, assess things by speaking and talking out loud to myself, as well as helping others eventually who are stuck in their projects or startups. In other news, apparently Elon Musk is going to, I guess they've been having his, what was it? Okay. SpaceX. They have a separate mineral something company. I forget what that was supposed to be. But they have this entity called Minerals something licensing. It was like a group that a name that they use to acquire and purchase certain things like land, I think. But like discreetly. Oh, and they use that same company, I think, to purchase 2 oil rigs in Brownsville from a currently bankrupt, I think they bought it right before the company went bankrupt in June or July of 2020, the 2 oil rigs, and now they're changing them for maybe oil and or also for eventually landing starships on the platform in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, which is so wild and crazy and cool. Like, how much water is it going to move, when the rocket lands? Or when it, well, because it's so much bigger. It's so much bigger than the previous one, the current one that lands, the Falcon 9. I don't know, it's just all exciting. So the issue they're having with is they're trying to tap into some exhausted methane oil veins near Boca Chica or in Boca Chica, Texas, and that is going to, they're having issues with it because the company who originally owned the rights is protesting. It's Dallas something. It's a Dallas-based company that's protesting and not allowing them to mine in that area. Mine, I guess. Mine. No, not mine. Drill for oil, methane, things like that. The reason they need methane is because the Starship rocket that they have, the Raptor engines specifically, Raptor engines use liquid cooled, liquid methane and liquid oxygen to power the rocket. It's LOX, LOX fuel, and there just isn't enough, I guess, methane that they could produce with the Sabatier process to run and launch starships daily, in the near future. And that also explains why he placed $100 million prize for anyone who could filter methane and higher type of chemicals in the future. Okay, well, my name is Marian Jantia. Have a good night.